What's up guys, you're watching another video. As you guys see by the title and thumbnail, we're doing a fun little video today. I'm gonna be talking about how much it cost me to build that GTR. I always get comments and DMs asking how much my wheels cost, how much the full bolt-ons cost, how much everything costs on the car. I seen the homie Chris make this video with his new BRZ and I thought it'd be pretty cool to make. I did kind of like a build breakdown on the E92 a long time ago. That was like a couple years ago. But I've never done like a build breakdown on the GTR. I've never told you guys how much everything costs. I've never told you guys how much I've spent on this car. And maybe I'll even tell you guys how much I bought the car and how much I could possibly sell it for now too. But before we get into the video, a couple updates I want to give you guys. The biggest update, the merch. Guys, I'm sorry for the delay on the merch. I know I've been getting hella DMs asking where the merch is at. I promise it's on the way, guys. I did not forget about you guys. I did not forget about your guys' orders. I have all of your guys' orders, don't worry. But it is taking longer than usual and I'm so sorry about that. We have a lot of orders to do and it's pretty much me doing it all by myself. I have the help of my mom. Maybe I have Emily help me too, but it's a lot of orders, guys. So please be patient with me and I appreciate it so much for whoever copped the merch. I promise you guys will get your merch within a week or two. I'm gonna try to come up with like a better system the next merch drop, maybe get some more homies to help. But as of right now, you guys' merch is a little bit delayed, guys, so I'm so sorry. I apologize so much, but I promise the merch is on the way. Oh my god, that shit is loud. Big ass airplane. Smash the like button for me before we get into the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed yet. Also hit the little post notification bell, guys. Next to the subscribe button there's a post notification bell. I've never let you guys know this, but you guys can click that bell and it'll notify you every time I post a video. I feel like my videos haven't been getting recommended a lot lately, which kind of sucks because just like yesterday's video with Knight Lavelle's Lambo, that was probably one of my best videos in a very long time. It was super fun, a super fun cruise, and I got a lot of content with the Lambo and it was awesome. But not that many people watched it, which is kind of a bummer. But if you guys haven't watched that video, go watch that. I've been trying to daily vlog for you guys, and if you guys can, just like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share these videos with people. I'd appreciate it a lot. So guys, I went over this at home right now and it hurt my heart, bro. It hurt my wallet. We spent a lot of money on this car and I never thought about it until now when I sat down, thought about all the parts I have, counted it all up, and god, it's a lot of money, bro. I could practically buy a whole nother car with the amount of money I put into this car. So I think I'm gonna go in order of what we bought first. I think the first thing we got on this car was the steering wheel. So we got the steering wheel from Dyna Performance, guys. This is my first mod on the car. I think I got it like literally the first week I got the car, but it's from a company called Dyna Performance. Shout out to them. Isn't that crazy, guys? I've had this car for almost, I think, over 2 years now, which is crazy. It doesn't even feel like 2 years, but I've had this steering wheel for 2 years. I believe it retails for $1,000, maybe a little bit more, but $1,000 steering wheel right here. Has the Alcantara carbon fiber. And yeah, I got it from a company called Dyna Performance. Super sick, and it also changes the complete feeling of the car. All right, after that, I believe we put the wheels on it. If you guys remember, when we first got these wheels, they were actually green. I'm gonna throw a photo right here, but they were green wheels, guys. I know I had a lot of mixed emotions about that. The only reason I did that though is because the gloss black was out of stock. So I was like, you know what? I'll get the green and I'll just powder coat them black. So that's exactly what we did. We rocked them green for a couple weeks. I wanted to get everyone's reaction to green wheels. It didn't look too bad. These wheels are Volk ZE40s. Same brands that make TE37s, but I think these are the ZE40s and those are TE37s. They're both from Volk Racing or Rays, whatever it's called. These wheels costed me $3,000. It was like 3,050 bucks or something like that, but $3,000. I believe they're 18 by 10 in the front and 18 by 12 in the back. Really big wheel in the back. And then we had to mount tires onto them, which are not cheap, guys. I've already went through like 3 sets of drag radials on this car. These tires do not last long. I just got these, but they're still good. Look, they have a lot of thread on them. These are perfectly good still. The back one is a 345 in the back, so it's huge. I think the only cars that can run that are like GTRs, Lambos, and I think Corvettes can only run those. They're really wide. Mickey Thompsons, obviously. Paid $1,700, guys, for all 4 of these tires. And like I said, this is my 3rd set of tires on the car. And they're all around the same price, 1,700 bucks, 3 times, bro. So we could do 1,700, 1,700, 1,700. A lot of money, bro. Just on tires alone, dude. How much money is that? God damn. Next, we did caliper paint. I had them red at one point, and now we went purple to match the new wrap. But caliper paint varies. I think I paid like $350, and we did it twice. Then a couple little things. We got these little carbon fiber side vents. These were about 600 bucks. I got them on eBay, actually. And then we got these clear side markers. They usually come orange. These are like 80 bucks. Moving on to the front lip, guys, was very expensive. This was the most expensive front lip I've ever bought for any of my cars. If you guys remember the E92 lips, I think they were like 600 bucks and I broke like 7 of them, bro. But this lip right here on the GTR was $1,500. That was very expensive and a very scary thing to buy because $1,500 lip, and if you break it, there goes 1,500 bucks like that. Thankfully, we have not cracked this lip. Knock on wood, bro. Where's some wood at? This car just sits a lot higher, so I'm not really too worried about it unless something runs into me on the freeway. And in my opinion, this is my favorite looking front lip for the GTRs. It's from APR Performance, I believe. Full carbon fiber, which I probably should have PPF'd or something because it has a million rock chips, bro. So bad. But I drive my car, that's why. Moving on to the side skirts, I got these from ABS Auto Body. Carbon fiber GTR side skirts, and they're kind of cool because they go all the way in the door still, as you guys can see, which is kind of sick. A lot of people don't know that, but they go all the way up in here, all carbon fiber. Those were $600, and I think those matched up with the front lip, it just flows perfectly, all carbon fiber, and it hangs down a little lower, so it looks sick. Moving on to the back, we got a carbon fiber trunk duckbill. I believe these retail for $900 to $1,000. I'm gonna say $1,000 for the trunk. But shout out to my homie Bowles and his company Pro Wax. We did a little collaboration with them, and that's where we got the trunk from. But these retail for about $1,000. I love the carbon trunk. I know a lot of people want me to put back on the stock wing, and I don't have just a regular stock wing. I have the carbon fiber black edition wing, which is very rare and it's very expensive too. But I love this little carbon fiber duckbill. I love it. I feel like it makes the GTR look a lot more like drag racing. It just looks like a drag racing car. I feel like all the fast GTRs do these trunks, if you've noticed. Oh, and before we forget, the car is lowered on lowering springs. We have Swift Sport lowering springs for this car. I was gonna do coilovers, but honestly the springs lower it perfectly with this wheel and tire setup. Those springs were about $600. And like I said, I think it lowers it perfect. It could maybe lower it a little more, but this car does squat. When I step on it, it has a lot of power and torque, and it squats, bro. But I think it looks nice. It's not too low, not too high. It looks way better than stock. Okay, moving on to the fun stuff that you guys want to see. I'm gonna pop the hood real quick. I don't think I've ever showed you guys my engine bay. I mean, I show it sometimes, but not much on my videos. This is what all the cops want to see, bro. More cops have seen this engine bay than me. Every time I get pulled over, cops always want to look under my engine bay as if they're gonna see like some 1,000 horsepower setup or something like that. If my engine bay looked like this, I know cops would go crazy, but look, mine looks super stock compared to that. It pretty much is stock. It's just a full bolt-on GTR. The car does have intakes. They're right here. You can't even tell. They're black. And then the filters right here. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it. The little green filter in there. They make little cool noises, as you guys know. You hear the turbo spool and all the intakes just sucking all the air in. But yeah, those intakes costed me $600 as well. The car also does have downpipes on the car. Those will run for about $600 as well. And I think you can get more expensive downpipes, probably like up to $1,000 downpipes, but I believe these are around like 600 bucks. And then from the downpipes goes to the full Valvetronic exhaust system. If you guys remember, the homies at Valvetronic hooked it up with this exhaust. We have carbon fiber tips and it's fully gold plated. I wish I could show you. Well, you can kind of see it. Look at that. All gold in there, and it actually has my name on the exhaust. Huge shout out to Austin at Valvetronic. He's a good homie of mine. That exhaust retails for $5,000. $5,000 exhaust. All GTR exhausts are pretty pricey. It has Valvetronic valves, and these valves are actually vacuum valves, so they're not like electronic valves. Electronic valves snap sometimes if you're like shooting pops and bangs. These are vacuum valves, so they actually don't mess up. And you guys know this car shoots a lot of flames. I'll throw a video right here. The downpipes and the intakes and the full bolt-ons and the E85 creates those crazy ass flames. Full Valvetronic exhaust, $5,000 right there. Very expensive exhaust. But it looks badass, bro. When you look under the car, it's all gold, and it's starting to change color too wherever it gets hot. And then the full bolt-ons like I was talking about, the car's also on E85, so we did a flex fuel kit, we did bigger injectors, and then we tuned it at RD Engineering. Shout out to RD Engineering, because I feel like all the RD cars are pretty freaking fast. I raced other full bolt-on cars tuned by other shops, and my car beats them. And they always think I have like upgraded turbos or something, but no, I think it's just all depending on the tune and maybe the driver mod. Just kidding. This car is pretty fast for a full bolt-on car. But for the full bolt-ons, I have the receipt right here. So the flex fuel kit was $650. That's to run E85 and 91. I can pump anything I want. And then we had to get bigger injectors for the car. Those were $800. Then you had to buy fuel pumps for the car to run the E85, and that was $350. And then you had to tune the car. This is the Ecutech tuning. I paid about $1,700 to tune the car. That's with the Ecutech kit and then the RD Engineering tune as well. I don't even know what number we're at right now, guys, but I know, as you guys can see, we spent a lot of money on this freaking car. And I never even thought about it until like today when I sat down and started like looking back at how much I spent. I was like, holy shit, bro, we spent a lot of money on this car. Oh, we also have star lights in this car. Let's see if I can turn on. Shout out to the homies at Opalite Optics with the starlights in the roof, and it also changes a bunch of colors. I can do any color I want, but I keep it on white for like the Rolls Royce look. Sometimes I'll do it purple to match the wrap, but those retail for about $1,000. Another $1,000. I don't think I'm missing anything else. I believe that's it. Oh, we can go over the wrap. If you guys watched my last video, you guys know that this is my most expensive wrap that I've ever bought in my life. So this color is from Innosatech. It's their new special edition color, their unicorn color. The car's a little dirty right now, but you guys can see this color is not even one color. It has a bunch of colors put into it. It goes from yellow to pink to blue to a little bit of a teal, green. It does every color you can think of, and I absolutely love it. It gets so much attention, and honestly looks insane in the sun. Look at that. Like during sunset is probably my favorite time. That's when the gold comes out, and it matches the brake calipers perfectly. It costed me $1,600 just for the roll, guys. And to put that in perspective, a regular roll of wrap, you can get most colors for like 600 bucks. This was 1,600 bucks just for the roll. Then you have to pay labor to get it installed and stuff like that. A lot of money, but it looks really good. I think there's like little things like oil changes and little preventative maintenance like that. Oil changes cost like 100 bucks if you do them on your own. I also did a diff fluid flush and a transmission fluid change. They recommend doing that at like 30,000 miles, so I did that, and I believe I paid around $1,000 for that. If I can remember, I don't know. But anyways, overall, you guys can see how much money I spent on this car. It's a lot of money, and like I said, I never thought about it until today. But I don't know, you guys tell me, was it worth it? I spent over $20,000 on this car, guys, which is insane. On top of the car, I got the car around like a good time to buy cars. All the prices were very low. I bought it about $65,000. In today's market, you can't even find an 08 for $65,000. This was a 2015 black edition with very low miles. In today's market, that car would have costed about $90,000 the way it's at. You guys can get an idea of how crazy the car market is right now. It's insane. That's also a big reason why I've thought about selling my car. It's because I literally made profit. It only makes sense. This is why it's Fresh Cake sold his Nismo. And a lot of people are actually selling their cars right now. It's because I'm literally getting paid to drive the car, which is insane. Honestly, a very smart idea. And I thought about it, guys. I have been thinking about it. Selling the car, maybe getting an F80 or something like that. But anyways, short little video. I hope you guys enjoyed. That is how much money I spent on this car. Over $20,000 in mods alone. So if you guys want to get your GTR looking like mine, or if you're just interested to see how much I spent, that is how much I've spent on this freaking car build. Comment down below. What is your favorite mod on the GTR that I have? What should I do next? Should I do some more mods to it? Or should we sell the GTR? Comment down below. It's kind of smart for me to sell it, but I'd be very, very sad. That's my dream car, bro. How am I gonna sell my dream car? I just know if I did sell it, I'm gonna buy another one in the future. I would just probably sell it, use the money to invest in something to make more money, get an F80, get some cool content for you guys, because I know you guys love that car. And then later on down the road with that money I invested, hopefully buy another GTR again. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. But smash the like button for me, guys. I appreciate the love so much. And like I said, your merch is on the way, do not worry. And if you guys do want to cop some merch, it's shopfindingnick.com. I'm gonna leave the link down below. And thank you so much for the love and support, and thank you so much for the patience. Subscribe to your boy if you're not already, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
I might sip out this bottle until it get hollow. Shit, I might sip out this bottle, just drowning my sorrows. Drowning my sorrows, be better tomorrow. Cause these broken dreams is as hard as it gets. My nigga died at only 25, I'm thanking God for letting